Hey guys, it's Carl here. It's Monday, time for a Monday update. A little bit later than I usually do them. I usually do them right when I get off of work. However, today I'm not working, so I was able to go out to Lowe's, get some stuff I needed for the garden. The week has been extremely wet. We've had a lot of storms roll through, and as you can see, it's showing signs of, I think we're getting the blight back, because of the too much moisture. The plants are looking kind of sad. I still have a bunch of tomatoes though, and the tomatoes are starting to ripen. There's a few over here that are turning red, and we'll look at them in just a second. Um, Everything's going okay in the bed. Some of the other plants have a lot of stress on them. If you could see the number of birds on my bird feeder right now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 birds on the bird feeder. And so one of the things I picked up at the Lowe's were some poles so I could hang my bird net. So probably today or tomorrow, the bird net will be going up. Because I have a lot of tomatoes now, and hopefully I don't want them getting into the tomatoes. I've been picking tons of cherry tomatoes off. I mean, tons. I probably got 30 or 40 of them sitting on the windowsill, finishing up the ripening process. I'm probably going to do a little pasta salad, put them in there, and that ought to be pretty cool. And then and we'll see what else. But so let me step behind the camera. We'll take a second and we'll go look at what we can see here in the garden. All right. So as you can see here, I've got these tomatoes are coming in, starting to get ripe right here, The plants are showing wear. I'm getting ready to start taking all these leaves off, the ones that are showing damage. Today is my fish feeding day. Oh, what do we got there? I think we got us an aphid right there. The hell? Yep. So I haven't been able to keep the neem oil on here um, because of the rain. But look at this plant right here. This plant's been like wiped out. So I mean, we're almost all the way halfway to the top, and the branch and the leaves are just dead. And this happened over one night. So I don't know what happened here, but as you can see, I've got tons of cherry tomatoes on there, and this has been my main cherry tomato producing plant. So we still have other good stuff going on over here. Whoops, don't want to paint you back. Hello, hello. Well, it's got its mind of its own. All right, there we go. There you go. So this cherry tomato plant has started to produce, and it's almost 9 in the morning. You can see everything's still wet, but look how ridiculously big these things have gotten. Those are 8-foot poles. And that's how high. And look, I've got a tomato right there at the top. That is nuts. So that's 8 foot. So I have 8-foot poles in the car that I'm gonna put the bird net up with. The bird net's 8 by 24. So I think this can go a little bit longer than normal. All right, come on there, Gizmo. All right, here we go. The dogs are eating all my squash plants. And so I had squash in there, like 3 or 4 of them. And then I was like, where are all my squash at? And then I found one that had been eaten up by the dogs. But I'm hanging a big low cucumber off of there. I don't know where the heck that came from. The cucumber plant, I'm going to declare this thing about gone. I do have 3 cucumbers hanging off of it. They don't look too great. I've got the blight damage all the way up to the top. I'm getting ready to spray it with the copper, and then we'll see what happens there. Down here, we have my basil and a sucker that I cut off. Now, when we come over here, oh, come on, stop doing that. Go, 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 go. We come over here, the reserve. Look, see, that bird was right there, man. That's crazy. All right, come on. Get with me, Gimbal. The Gimbal's losing it. Okay, here we go. I do not know why this plant has lost its shit. So it's dying off. I don't know why. The leaves are turning yellow, turning brown. It's just like the one in the other one. It's not like the blight before. But it's the only one. And the hysterical thing on the bottom of this one, I still got 3 tomatoes at ground level. I wouldn't expect that they're going to make it because of bugs and stuff. But we'll see. I think I'm going to trim these off. I'm probably going to stake it a little better. And then I'm going to stake this one a little better. And then see what we can do to save some of this leaves. But that's about it. So, let's flip. Yeah, there we go. All right, see, there we go. All right, so that's it for the garden update today. The camera gimbal is doing a little thing. I think it needs a charge. I'm going to try and edit some of this out, but that's it, man. We're doing a tropical system in next week. I'm kind of worried about that. I don't know what's going to happen to the raised garden. What I'm going to have to do is make sure everything out here is good and staked up. And then we'll just let the good times roll with the wind and see what happens. I don't know where all this blight is. I mean, it's getting up to 90 degrees during the day. The beds, I'm watering every day now. And the beds are not drying out. You know, I mean, the ones on the ground are doing whatever the ones on the grounds do. But the pots ones seem to be doing okay. So I don't think I'm overwatering. I really don't know at this point. But that's it for this week. Stay tuned next week. After next week, we should have that tropical system move through. It ought to be pretty interesting. Today, they get fish emulsion, and I think the ones in the bed are getting some Epsom salts. So we'll see. I've been pretty well bug-free, knock on wood. As soon as everything dries up, I'm going to hit it with the copper fungicide and with some neem oil. So that way we can keep the aphids off. You know, but if the bugs aren't eating your plants, then why are you eating your plants? You know, because it's part of the ecosystem, part of the food system. Bugs got to eat. So, you know, if you like my updates, give me a like. If you're just one of my friends on Facebook and you watch these because it's me, just give me a like on YouTube so I can get some more viewers. And we'll see what we got going on. But that's it for this week, man. Signing out for the old Aardvark's garden here. I'll tell you that story one day, too. I'll tell you the Aardvark story. Just not today. Y'all have a good one.